What's going on, everybody? It's your man Big Tiger back in the building. I'm about to do a breakdown on my school. Well, not a breakdown, just a matchup for the night. Coastal Carolina versus Appalachian State. That's my alma mater, App State. The black, the black, the black. Hey, y'all know from the window to the wall, this ain't nothing but an App State party. That's all. That's all. So look, man. Coastal Carolina has really been in a dogfight trying to take over the conference, over the Sun Belt Conference. Appalachian State, everybody know Appalachian State is the small school that will come into your house and turn your TV. We will put our feet up on your chair, your coffee table, and we will turn your TV. Ex Michigan, ex Texas A&M, ex North Carolina. A bunch of schools have been punched in the mouth. When I was on the school, we beat who is it? I can't even think. Wake Forest, and we had Auburn in the chokehold. Auburn came back with the last play of the game to beat us. It was crazy. But and we went into both of their houses and kicked down the door and started slapping people. So that's what we do. And when you come to the Rock, when you come up on that mountain, everybody know it's hard to get a win at the Rock. But Kidd Brewer Stadium. So look, all right. Coastal Carolina is not the same Coastal Carolina that we've seen. Now, they do have a key element, and that's McCall, their quarterback. He's been there for the last 3 years, maybe 4 years. I think this is his last hoorah. When the coach left last year, their coach was doing so good, you know, he got promoted. Somebody called him up so he can make more money. A lot of guys left. A lot of new guys came in. So this is not the original heartbeat of this team. Like the culture has changed. Now they do have a key piece to this team, and that's their quarterback, McCall. McCall is a guy, to me, I think he does his most damage between the hash marks, throwing the ball like straight down the field. But he can make all the throws. He can throw on the run. He's a mobile guy. He's a pocket guy. He can pretty much do it all. He can run if he needs to, and he has actually good mobility. I'm talking about spin moves, jukes, all this kind of stuff to get in the end zone. So this is not a guy you can sleep on. He's kind of more like if I were to say, comparing to anybody, I would say a Russell Wilson. He's kind of like a Russell Wilson. This guy, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He can do a lot of things, and he still has a lot of pride for his school. A lot of his offensive linemen stayed, and so they can still be a threat because a few players that are on this team still believe, and they believe in their quarterback. And when a team believes in their quarterback, sometimes you can get some wins that you don't supposed to win. Now, the Coastal Carolina, they are on a losing streak. They have lost 2 conference games. Now this is their 3rd conference game. Hopefully, App State will stump a mud hole in them, because you see I got an App State hat. This is my alma mater. I have to pull for App State. Fear the beard. I grew a beard just so I can look like yourself. You understand me? That's how deep it runs. That's how deep it runs. But tonight, October the 10th, and I love this about App State. Their AD, I don't know if they choose these games, but because we're a smaller school, we don't get the attention like everybody else. We get a lot of games that come on like Thursdays, Fridays, Tuesdays. So it's only like 4 or 5 schools playing. So now we become one of the top draws. I like that. The thing that I'm frustrated with App, we have not taken that step. Everybody know we always a tough out. Like we gonna come in with our fist balled up and we gonna punch people in the mouth. But we still haven't been able to land those 5 stars and 4 stars consistently. Like we haven't. I don't think we got a 5-star yet, and we have shown people that we run the Carolinas. Ever since the fall of Clemson, App State has been beating a lot of teams in North and South Carolina. I think we might have the best record against the Carolinas in the past like 5 years. But for whatever reason, we can't land the big guys. We got to figure something out. We got to get some kind of prime fit going on. And one thing I noticed, I never paid attention to this until recently. Colorado wears all black and App State, where it's all black. Both of these schools are in the mountains. One thing about wearing dark uniforms, especially all black uniforms, when it's very, very cold, these guys are maybe like 10 degrees warmer than the other schools. So it actually, when they have that all black on, when you go up that mountain and it's cold, that wind is blowing, that hawk is out, when they have their all black on, it actually helps the App State players hold in some of that heat. So I think that has been a key element that's helped App State, especially late in the season. But right now we have a team full of scrappy guys. I don't think it doesn't matter what uniform we wear today, that Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are gonna get punched in the mouth. We're gonna step on their face and we're gonna send them back home. That's my prediction. Even though we're playing with our backup quarterback, he's been doing a phenomenal job. And if you didn't know it, you would think he was the starter. So App State team is filled with a bunch of guys that are scrappy. Our program has a new coach, but he's been there going on year 3 now, I think. So, and I actually played with Sean. We was teammates. So I'm pulling for Sean, and I feel like App State should be able to win this game. If we lose this game, it's gonna be a hard loss. If we lose this game, it's gonna put us back. And I've noticed something. App State right now, we're not ranked as high as we used to be ranked. So I feel like we need to go on a winning streak. We need to get some dominant wins, and we need to land 2 or 3 transfers, 4 or 5-star guys, or we need to get some guys, pluck some guys out of high school. I don't know if we got to come up with some NIL deals or what, but App State needs to take this step forward. We've been hanging around this little midget bully stage for a while. We need to step up and become a real mountain man in the football landscape, college football landscape. But that's my time, y'all. I'll see y'all watching the game tonight, and I will be watching. So let's go, yourself, Mountaineers.